Mother's Day is just around the corner and you have no idea what to give her. Now what do you do? In this video, I'm going to teach you how to create 3 sweet and simple paintings that would make a great gift. Let's dive in. For our first painting, we're going to do something different with the traditional symbol of roses. It's so simple, it only has 3 steps. First, we'll use some masking tape or self-sticking paper and cut out this shape of 2 roses. If you want, you can download this image or print it out to use. The link to the image file is in the video description box below. There's also a list of all the tools I've used for these paintings in the description box, so check it out if you want. Next, pick out the colors you want to use to paint the rose. I've gone for the rainbow colors because they work really well for what we're about to do. In the next few moments, you'll see why. Another thing I love about art is that they can last a lifetime. So a painting like this for your mum can be kept as a gift for life. She can put it anywhere around the house or hang it on the wall, and every time she looks at it, she'll probably think of you. Here's a tip. Yellow is the lightest color in the rainbow range and can be easily overshadowed if you're blending it with other colors. So always leave a bigger gap between yellow and its neighboring colors like I've done here. This way you can blend the colors more easily without yellow being eaten up by the other colors. Now you probably see why the rainbow colors can work well for this painting. The top parts are red and pink, just like a rosebud, and parts with leaves are green. Next, we're going to paint silhouettes of a mother onto each rose. These will remind our mums of those sweet, precious days when they were just starting out as a mum, holding you as a baby. For this painting, we'll paint the background first. Once the canvas is covered with paint, go in with a sponge to roughly blend the colors. Please don't mind my old looking sponges. I did wonder if I should use a new sponge for this video, but you know, sponges can be reused many times, and I like to reduce waste whenever possible. So you're getting my old sponges. Once the colors are roughly blended, let's create some nice bokeh effect with a round stipple brush or any brush you have on hand. You don't have to do too much of this in the center of the canvas. In a few seconds, you'll see why. Next, we're going to make a cutout of this shape on an adhesive sticker or masking tape, and we're putting it right in the middle. For the main part of this painting, you can paint something that has a special meaning for you and your mum. It can be a favorite memory you have together or something that you plan to do in the future. One of my favorite moments with my mum was going stargazing during a meteor shower when I was a child, so let's paint that. You can either add the stars or the Milky Way first. Here, I'm adding the stars first, but it's actually easier to do the Milky Way first. For the Milky Way, I'm bringing in a trusty old sponge again. Here's a tip: make sure that the sponge is bone dry before using it. This way, you'll be able to very easily create the Milky Way. Here's another tip to get a more realistic Milky Way. Notice that there's a band of dark blue right next to a band of white. So make sure you include these bands of dark and white. Now it's time for the silhouette. Let's paint a beautiful tree here. We'll go with a Japanese pine tree because they're so knobbly and full of character. With a fan brush, dab on black for the leaves. Here's another tip. If you want a more realistic tree, turn your fan brush so that the curve of the fan brush points downwards, not upwards. This will help you create the upturned pine needles. If you're really short on time and just need a very simple but sweet looking painting, try this one. We're using a lot of techniques that we've already learned, so I'll just let the painting do the talking. And that's it, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed all 3 paintings. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and remember to subscribe. I still have lots of fun videos coming up. See you very soon.